I was going to ask you guys, what do you think is some random act or random duty, random task of masculinity, femininity, or just citizenry that you think that is lost, has been lost since then, that definitely should come back? What do you think? Men aren't men anymore. We got the man buns, we got the soy lattes, all that kind of stuff. Just something that comes to mind, just some random thing of, what are men doing now that they didn't do that they should? Same thing with women. Just, anything come to mind on that?
I think the idea of avoiding pain and struggle at all costs is a terrible way to live life. And I think a lot of how we live now is convenience and avoiding any type of struggle, especially physical struggle. I think going through physical pain and going through, whether it's working out or whether it's actually, getting out there and like hiking the woods or building stuff or just like something that makes you sweat and work for something that you have, I think is definitely getting lost.
That's a growing trend too. It's like I'm just going to take the path of least resistance. I'm going to do my yoga. I'm going to sip my latte, and I'm just going to, empty my mind. I'm going to empty myself.
Here's the 4-step solution, right? Lift weights, eat steaks, stack sats, print cats.
There you go.
Okay.
Also, I'll keep it simple too. I see a lot of guys walking on the inside of the sidewalk. Letting their ladies be on the outside. Where the cars are running, all the guys on the bicycles, all that kind of thing. It's like, dude, protect your lady.
Yeah.
Just basic instinct level stuff. Just like, put yourself between your lady and the danger. Something 100%. Like that. Like, that's just so lost these days.
100%. I think I was talking about this with a neighbor out here yesterday. We took a drive together, and one thing that I think has shifted is people start trying to think the purpose of living is to be happy. And I think that the more you try to be happy, the less happy you're going to be. I think people have forgotten that purpose is what drives you and what makes you happy and what makes you feel fulfilled. And so, like, I think there was like that generation knew that in a way that this generation does not, where they knew their purpose. They knew what they had to do, even if what they had to do was sold to them via a lie. They knew, like, they had that purpose, and they knew that purpose was the reason they were there. And if the reason you think you're here on earth is to be happy and is to find happiness, you will never be happy.
There you go.
That's my thought.